What's the biggest misconception, would you say, of pro wrestling?
Well, I think if you want to get into pro wrestling, you have to have a great imagination. I think that you, as a kid, you had to pretend that you were, I used to, when I was younger, this is crazy, but I would pretend that Russia was spying on me because I was such a superior athlete and they were watching me play basketball and watching me play football. And I had this
Yeah,
imagination
yeah,
of, that I was this incredible athlete that
yeah,
everybody in the world was, searching for,
yeah,
wanting, to, I was the next big thing,
yeah.
So having the imagination and being a great athlete and intertwining those
Hmm.
can really help you in the WWE and sports entertainment. You
You also
want
have
to,
to have some acting skills too, right?
yeah, it comes, it comes with experience. They didn't teach me how to do that stuff. They just said, hey, we don't have, they didn't have a program back then for it. They had this dojo Dory Funk dojo where they taught you how to wrestle. And they did a little bit on promos, but it wasn't a lot. Now they have a NXT, which is a training facility. They do promos, they teach you acting skills, they teach you wrestling, everything. Back then they didn't have it. So when I started, Vince said, "Sink or swim. Here's your promo." He actually, the first night he read it to me, he said, "You're going to say it." And I said, "Vince, I didn't hear a word you said." I'm a little nervous right now. He goes, "I'm going to tell you one more time. If you don't say it, you sink." So he told me one more time and he said, "Now go out and do it." And I did it. And that's when he said, "I have somebody special that I'm
What
able
did
to-"
you find in me the bad, like the performance aspect of it? Did that bring you towards it, or did it push it? Like,
I
what was
loved it.
Yeah,
I loved
because you're fucking great at it, right? And
yeah, it was, I didn't think I'd pick up that quickly. From when I started, the first day I wrestled, or I learned taking bumps, I guess. 2 days later, I had my first match. That's impossible. That was, I picked up very quickly on the technique, but they started me on TV literally 7 months later. You usually have to be about 3 to 5 years in before you start on TV. 7 months in, and I won the world title
Yeah, didn't
10 months after
you
that.
beat the Rock.
isn't this the
Yeah.
20-year anniversary of you
Yeah,
beating The Rock?
yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing is, I didn't know what I was doing, but Dwayne The Rock called the whole match.